Hello YouTube, welcome to my gaming channel. I'm ChiCitySavage. For those of you who have seen my previous uploads, you'll quickly realize that this is a much different intro than my other videos. Going forward, I'm going to start breaking down my gameplay a little bit. I'll give some insight as to what my thought process was in certain situations, what I could have done differently when things didn't quite work out the way I would have liked, and then obviously giving a shout out to my teammates and squad mates because they're an awesome, fun bunch of guys to be around. Hopefully you find them as entertaining as I do. Now, today's upload is going to be from gameplay of Call of Duty Warzone that happened last Thursday. It wasn't my best outing. I think I only hit like 3 or 4 snipes out of the 20 that I took that actually dealt damage. I did pull off a couple of cool plays, but ultimately it was my teammates that came through and came in very, very clutch in certain situations. Now, the future of this channel is going to go beyond just Call of Duty Warzone. Battlefield's coming out. There's a couple of RPG games that I'm looking to get into and check out and see if I like personally. I'll probably create a series on this channel for them as well. But I would highly encourage you to offer some feedback, and if there's a specific game that you really enjoy, let me know what it is. I'll take a look at it. If it's something that I think that I'll enjoy too, I'll go ahead and create a series for that on this channel as well. The other videos, go easy on them. You know, video editing is not my forte. This is literally my first year of PC gaming. The PC you see behind me is something that I built earlier this year, and then I started buying a bunch of more peripherals to go with it, and here I am creating YouTube videos to upload for my gameplay. All that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'll start off with introducing you to today's crew. We have MlgWig, aka Ivan, aka Smalls. You'll hear us refer to him as Smalls pretty often throughout our gameplay. He's probably one of our better players. I mean, let's be honest, he's the best squad mate that we have on our squad. So he's consistently going to pull probably 7 to 10 to 12 kills a match. Next up we have Aquaman 187. I think I mentioned this a couple times. He's a newer member to our squad, and you know he's really improved vastly over the last few months. And then JBoricua is one of our squad mates that he joins us from time to time. I think he plays with Wigs or Smalls, PUBG, and probably a couple other games. So really good, solid squad. And then you're gonna hear Octo in the background chiming in from time to time. He's lurking in the weeds, but he'll join us for the second match. So let's get started.
Right there too.
By the bank on top.
Yeah, it's on the
Supply box marked. Secure the package. Contract updated. New objective identified.
Alright, so we went ahead and got the Scabby.
Specialist
And then we were going to pick up our Lodi right here. And then we're going to get right into the action right across the street going into Carousel.
It looked in place.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Oh, right. Hurry up. Up that shit.
Loadout drop headed your way.
Yeah.
Someone's doing a recon. Probably behind the houses. By the garage.
Wait, you in pop real quick.
Enemy UAV overhead.
They're fighting now.
Recon's up.
UAV entering the AO.
Hey, I'm UAV in it.
In the safe zone.
They're not in this building.
For enemy.
The next building over. One's in there.
Man, you're keeping up? Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh,
shit, turn around, can't get that.
Keeping up with the Kardashians.
Fuck. Guy here.
Be advised, UAV is go fuel.
Thermite going out. Flash.
Right here behind us.
Hostile. Spot. Flash count marked.
Push, man, push.
Tango front.
Guys coming back. He's outside.
Shoot.
We're sending them out.
Going back in.
Your teammate is redeploying. Stand by.
Thermite going out.
Someone else, someone else! Got him. Okay, so let's talk about the sequence of events. As you can see, JBoricua, he called out right away that he didn't think anybody was in this building. Immediately, we found out that that's not the case. There was somebody there. In fact, two actually. JBoricua didn't win his gun battle. I was able to down the second guy and finish him. And luckily, when I re-challenged the first guy in the front of the truck, I was able to knock him. Not finishing him, not thirsting him, not having that tunnel vision that I do sometimes get, ended up going against me this particular time because he ended up knocking me when he self-revived. I heard it when it happened, and I had that oh shit moment. When I turned around, it was already too late. Now luckily, Aquaman was there to finish him off, and he was able to pick me up. I gave a call out that somebody was coming out of the building, which I don't think was the case at this point. Now that I'm watching the clips, what he probably did was he probably closed the door so that he could have audio cues of when somebody was pushing him. And at that particular time, I only thought it was one person, not to be two people inside of that building. One of them, fortunately for us, was stupid enough to jump out. Aquaman knocked him. I got a couple bullets on him, but Aquaman was able to finish him. And then I challenged the remaining guy, knowing that it was me and Aqua, and I think I heard Smalls already dropping in, or at least winning his gulag. So I was able to re-challenge, and then I got into a melee war, and I was able to win that melee battle with this guy. So kind of an interesting series of events. You know, luckily just things came out you know, in our favor, and we were able to continue pushing. So let's go ahead and pick up the action from where I paused it. Got him.
Is the land right there?
Yeah, come on.
I only still
Make it
up.
quick, make it quick, make it quick.
Enemy UAV overhead.
More dead body.
Right on the UAV. Okay, so I was able to buy back JBoricua, and we start making our way heading towards hospital. Now, Smalls, man, he gets a 6 snipe right here. Rooftop?
Knock one.
Where, on the roof?
Yeah, roof.
Yeah, the roof.
Orange thing. Throw the airstrike if you got it.
I was trying to get there.
Eyes on shooter.
Kinda too late.
Yeah.
Don't even waste it. I know where I'm at though now. Oh shit.
Seven.
What's
I
that?
left a stupid bouncing Betty right there. I need ammo. I have very limited ammo.
They're falling back.
Eyes on shooter.
You guys ready there, boy?
Yep.
I thought you
Oh, I'm getting chopped in the left.
Oh my god.
Random ass guy.
Oh, push for these guys.
Runs away too.
Enemy dropping into the AR. Watch the sky.
On the roof above me. One guy.
Loadout drop heading your way.
They can't see me.
Guy on the roof. Guy on the roof above me.
Got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
Two of them here.
Airstrike target
Two of them above me.
designated.
This is Loader 2-0. Good copy. Cluster strike away.
Good shoot.
Nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here to kind of recap. So we push in towards these buildings. JBoricua goes down, unfortunately. I noticed that these guys are running and they're retreating back into these buildings here. They get a buy on somebody, and then as I'm coming into this building here, I'm lucky enough to have somebody coming in from the opposite way. And I don't know if he was the one that was just bought back, or if he was the one that did the buying. But I caught him off guard. I gave chase. Luckily, he didn't, you know, lead me to chase him outside, and then juke me around the corner and gun me down. As he was getting away from me, he ran right into Aqua. Aqua knocked him and finished him off. So once again, Aqua doing what I couldn't. But at that point, I start trying to come back inside the building because I figured that someone was either gonna push down or possibly come flying from off the top. So I wanted to get into the first level so I can hear that parachute noise. As I vault into the window, I see the red footsteps of somebody else. So someone had just left that bedroom. I give chase again. This time I changed from my AR to my my bullfrog, my SMG. And as he started cutting back towards my direction, I was able to gun him down pretty easily in that hallway there on the second floor. So we're gonna start transitioning more towards hospital. Let's go ahead and pick up any action again.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
the
team
guy
white.
at the stairs.
Oh, what's that?
The guy at the stairs just chilling. Freaking bitch. And he had a claymore. What a bitch.
Enemy UAV overhead.
So as you can see, we got the money to buy Smalls, we got the money to buy JBoricua. You guys dropped money on the buy so I can buy the Lodi.
Just got bought back where we.
And then we noticed that JBoricua's threat is actually pushing us down.
Oh, shit, they're here.
Headed your way.
I better take cover.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Ring, if I'm right now.
Talk to me.
Got one. Got a plate up.
Tango front.
Oh, come on, dude.
I'm still seeing target.
One
Down
shot.
another.
There.
Oh no! Damn.
Self-res, be careful when you're shooting. Aquaman, turn around.
Self-res on your left. Aqua.
One shot, two.
Right here.
Eyes on ship and stole truck.
Another guy still behind you.
He's self-res, bro.
Alright, so you can see that unfortunate series of events. In hindsight, had I known before I popped the Lodi that these guys were going to push, I wouldn't have popped it there. I probably would have popped it on the second, on the shorter roof, right behind us, right behind the buy. But obviously, hindsight's 2020, so that's neither here nor there now. Now, what did happen was when we realized that we were being pushed, I took that little hallway position right behind the fence and along the wall. I didn't have much cover, and you know I probably could have found a better spot to try to shoot from. But I did get the knock and the kill on the first guy who barged through the door. And by the time I realized I didn't have enough cover, it was too late. The second guy was already engaging with me, and I tried to re-challenge, but I got knocked. So for any of you guys that play quads or even trios, you know how chaotic things can get pretty quickly. I mean, they just escalate, you know, like this. So these guys, they were able to throw a couple gas grenades. You hear some syntax being thrown. I don't know if it was our team syntax or the other team syntax, but our guys got a couple knocks, or at least I think 2 other knocks. But the other team obviously won the gunfight. You heard the bunch of callouts there at the end, saying that so and so was getting or self-reviving. You know, those are all valid comms, and those are great comms from my squad mates. Unfortunately, Aquaman got caught in a position where I think he was still trying to engage one of the last remaining standing players, and the ones that were knocked and that were self-reviving, they picked themselves up and they were able to re-engage Aqua and ultimately kill him. So now I find myself in the gulag. We have to make some decisions because we had just popped our Lodi. Our free Lodi is gonna, as you'll see coming up, our free Lodi was closer to the downtown area. So, you know, we have to kind of determine what Lodi is the best one to go to. So let's go ahead and jump back in the action here. Alright, he's on your right side. Middle of the thing,
You're up
right
next,
side.
mate. Get ready.
Backing up. Still on the right side. Now he's going to the middle. Back mid. Back left. Mid left. Kill him behind the lock. Okay, bro.
Boom, bitch.
You're all that's left. Get it done.
We're like winning.
No challengers to fight you. Back to the war zone.
Ring. You're right on the loading?
Yeah.
Alright, ring. Let me the other one.
Stand by for coordinates.
So right there I can see that the guys are shooting from on top of hospital. So I'm like, shit, I can't directly go towards the Lodi. So I actually end up going, running through hospital and trying to get the Lodi that way.
Oh, shit.
Learn from the lot.
And that's just rough. I mean, I was in the open. I wanted to get my gun.
Alright, I'm gonna
I
back
got
up.
hit
That's a
right as I got my gun with the snipe, and then the other guy with the AR finished me off. So now we're gonna go in the match 2. Here we go.
What?
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon. Bounty target is up. Let's get it done.
So here we completed a scavenger. We got the money for a Lodi. These guys bought the Lodi. I ran back to the bank and grabbed a bounty.
Start moving
And
to
then
the
now we're
roof.
gonna start pushing towards
Find the
where our
armor
bounty
box.
was, towards the tall white building, heading towards factory.
Hey, your boy. One right under me.
You are mine.
Down another one. Might be 2. Another one in there.
That's the thirst.
Flashbang going out.
Blast them, wrapping around.
Where is he? Check their shoulder by you.
first
J-Boy.
floor here.
Hostile patrol.
Here, inside the elevator.
Ring.
No. There's something over there. Don't worry. Somebody pick me up.
Okay, let's talk about this engagement. So we followed the bounty to where the last known location was. These are these sets of buildings that look like 2 C's facing each other, or 2 U's facing each other. We knew that they came this way. Smalls, he jumps from the tall white building onto the roof, and he starts engaging, shooting down into the building, into the room that we're at now. When I threw the flash, and I saw that I got the hit mark for the flash, I should have pushed. Now, I didn't know how many people were in there, but I should have at least challenged, came running, bursting through the door, you know, doing a slide animation jump, and then kind of sprinting back towards the exit again, and gathering information on who was in there. I didn't do that. I ended up wrapping around and following with Smalls as he parachuted down, and I think Octo was also pushing him there with us. Instead of only there being 1 enemy in there, there was actually 3. And the one that was kind of hanging out in the elevator space, he's the one that got me. And luckily these guys were here. JBoricua and MlgWig, they were able to come in and kind of save the day for us, since Octo and I had both gotten knocked. So let's pick it up back from here. I got him.
Get back to it.
Cover us.
Yeah, drop that.
Friendly UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
And then over here, like 240. That's the buy over here.
Hostile spotted.
There's this boy.
That's where he landed?
Yeah, I see him.
Yeah. Police station.
Setting rally point.
All these snipe shots
Push him.
that I'm missing, and there's more to come.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone.
Picked up his boy. You see him?
Nah, he ready.
Oh, I see him on the roof.
Mark the target. Mark the target.
No
Knock
shield,
him on.
no shield.
Knocked a different guy?
Nah, this guy's
No
here.
shield,
Patrol.
there's one more by the store. I broke shield over there.
He ran inside the police.
There's.
What are you doing?
He's upstairs. Up the roof, on the roof.
Yeah, he's on. Right. Yeah, boy.
Two of them going to the roof.
Where?
Where?
I ping behind us. I hit crack the shield.
Contract
Oh, he
time
just dropped.
expired. We lost the target.
I cracked the shield, you just dropped. You just flashed right here.
Movement. Move on my waypoint.
Oh man, the
Ring.
nice later.
You see him then?
He's up
On
top.
the roof, on the roof, on the roof.
Down
Two
him.
of them.
Holy
One
cow!
further back.
I actually hit a
Airstrike target
snipe.
designated.
Yeah,
Loading
that.
0. Good copy. Buster strike away.
And police station. He just popped out the roof.
Yeah, inside buildings.
Went back
That's
down.
a kill.
Friendly UAV overhead.
There's two of them. They're ghosted.
Seems like a whole team, ain't it?
Yeah.
I saw two of them.
One's further back though. There he is.
Marking target location. Tango front.
Cracked him.
I hit him once.
Finally, more damage, right?
Mark them here. Heading this way.
Hey, I'll take my wins when I get them.
My ping though, there's a team pushing where they're gonna be at.
Pushing left. Dang, I missed him. He's going left. Right there.
Ring.
Ping him, dude. I don't see shit.
Heading
Behind
this
that
way.
wall. Behind that wall. There's two of them there now.
Repositioning.
Some shit in Savage.
Charles.
Yep, I see one.
Hostile
Gas is
patrol.
inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Two. Watch
Enemy
out.
team is tracking your position.
Ah, they
Ring.
Down for the count. Gotta complete.
So when I rewound the tape,
Thermite
I
out.
actually seen the guy on the left. I saw him for a couple frames. I didn't see him in real time because I wasn't looking that way. I was looking at the guy who had just came in. So I was looking towards my right. I got knocked. Rookie mistake, man. Right? Alright, here we go.
Here, I'm on the roof.
Here.
Yeah,
Eyes
where?
on shooter.
Oh, UAV
On
on
the
the
roof?
On the
Ring.
The roof? On the roof?
on the small roof. It's like the fucking
Alright.
the bridge for the
between
airplane.
us.
We know what's on the roof of this roof.
Between us.
Friendly
Between us.
UAV
There it
overhead.
is, there it
He's on
is.
top.
I don't see his ass.
Got three.
He's in a little red bridge. He's getting sniped at, I think.
I got two knocked right here.
Allied cluster strike inbound. On the move.
Tag him.
That's some shit. Oh.
I'm lucky I
Nice
found
down,
cover
nice
right there
down.
because I was in the open. I would have
Yeah,
got
sniped,
knocked again.
sniped.
Of course, Smalls gets two knocked
Outside
and
there,
now
outside.
Octavio
Right,
throws a cluster
right.
up there and gets a kill.
Tower, maybe?
Or excuse me,
Maybe
JBoricua
tower, maybe
throws
tower.
a cluster up
Right,
there and gets a kill. Come on, Octo. Oh shit, never mind.
Enemy UAV
Yeah,
overhead.
tower. Careful.
Already here.
Hostile spotted. Moving on enemy.
Oops, just somebody.
Smalls getting all the kills. Smalls getting all the kills.
Gotta just
Getting all
walk in
the
front of me.
fucking action.
Ring.
This side right here.
Assaulting target.
We're going.
Losing ground.
Gotta be
Go
one
on,
shot
go
over
on.
there. He's cracked.
Is somebody at the tower?
No,
Yeah. I thought they were.
no. The bazillion's time down.
We're getting sniped at.
I would have been dead.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody was sniping.
Friendly
Something
UAV
just
overhead.
landed over here. What the f?
Ring.
What was that?
I don't know. You saw that?
Yeah.
On the move.
Yeah.
It's that red shit again.
Yeah,
Well,
those
top
red
of the
doors
hill.
are really
Tango
confusing and annoying. Whole team up there.
Marking target location.
That's where we're getting sniped from then.
Disregard that.
Ring.
Crew.
Target right here.
Anybody have an airstrike?
Nope.
Are these guys down the roof?
I downed him inside
No,
the
no,
building.
no.
Right here. Well, he's gonna go res it right now.
Downed them.
Show him out the circle over here.
Hey,
Oh,
more
shit, the
damage.
building,
You're getting
building.
sniped from
Watch
the
your right,
building.
watch your right, watch your right.
Where
Yeah,
else?
I knocked him in that building.
Gas is closing. Get to the new safe
Pinged
zone.
it, pinged it.
If you kill him, I'm pushing.
You gotta move from here. I'm moving.
Stand by for call. Tango front.
Are they outside?
Yeah, one of them jumped outside for sure.
Good, my daddy. Let me know if you knock.
Octo, you think you can make it over here?
No.
15 seconds.
We
One
need
right
to do
here?
something.
Eyes on shooter.
By the little shack.
That was too
Ring.
close.
What the fuck am I shooting at, bro? I'm thinking, oh my god, I'm shooting at me.
Oh, that's it.
This nigga.
Ring.
I'm like, who the fuck
Ring.
is shooting at me, dude? Fuck.
Ring.
Hey. I'm all like,
Ring.
that buddy
Oh,
sees
fuck.
Ring.
Guy really close, guy really close, man.
Blasted.
Flashbang going out.
No hit.
by that shack.
Oh,
Ring. Ring.
god damn.
They're toxin.
Right here by the shack still.
Enemy maneuvering. Stand by for coordinates.
Ring.
What the fuck?
Ring.
Ah.
He took a bad angle here.
Standing.
Yeah, I think we should just let them
Ring.
clap each other. We could have
Ring.
stuck up on that
Ring.
building.
Barely
Ring.
fucking standing.
Can I get you?
I'm coming in. I'm coming. I'm coming.
10 remaining. Keep it up.
Get to the store and buy his back. Oh.
Hey, I think people are pushing your building. 6 up.
What, you got all the money? Buy his back, dude.
There's 3 teams. 2
Be
teams.
smooth, be
2v2,
smooth, be
2v2.
smooth.
Nah, there's people over there at the buy.
Be smooth, Jay.
They just bought him back, I think.
5 remaining.
Right now.
Go, 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 go.
Gonna have to buy, I don't see them.
Go, 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 go.
Fuck with that.
They're at the buy, dude.
Yeah, getting clapped at from somebody.
Push hard left, buddy.
Shield up, bro. Shield up.
Be advised. Friendly precision airstrike
2v2.
inbound.
You guys got this. Crucial call out that it was 2v2 at that point.
Right, to your right.
Oh my god, right here.
Buy his back, buy his back, buy his back.
Where's the buy?
Oh wow, he was knocked right there.
Ring.
Right, one back. There's 2 of them, they're watching the buy, If you land in that building, there's shit on the floor. That's what
I
what's
know.
up? They're gonna shoot us out the sky, be careful.
Good old fashioned
That
stand.
thing's
Ring.
right here.
Gas is closing.
Right here.
Where they at?
Live ping. Yeah, I did not land that the way I wanted to, but I got the live ping to let them know where they were at.
It's at him.
They're like,
window.
alright. Building inside, right here, outside.
Oh,
Let's
good
fucking
shit,
go.
boys. Hell yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Good shit. That shit was sloppy, but we got it. Oh, boy.
They don't call it a comeback, kid.
Alright, so in hindsight, that whole sequence when we were coming out of the tunnel, I really wish we would have pushed to the right. I know that I think I even called it to push left, but we got caught in that open field, and when I initially got knocked, I didn't know where to crawl. I'm crawling to the left and crawling back. Start crawling back right towards JBoricua, and then he's standing over me as I die and loots my body. Fucker. Nah, I can't blame him. It was my own fault for dying, right? But I mean, hey, the heads up play. We caught out. It was 2v2. It was 2v2v2, and then the other 2 teams kind of started working themselves out. Unfortunately, Wiggs didn't know where these guys were, and when he jumped down, he got caught off guard and got knocked and killed. The heads up by Octo and I giving comms to JBoricua to buy us all back, and luckily JBoricua had all the money to be able to buy all 3 of us back. That was crucial. That was a very clutch play. It took him a second to find the shop, but he found it, got us back into the mix. And like I said, I just when I dropped down into the gas, I expected to be a lot closer to this guy and possibly behind him. That did not happen. Not anywhere near what I wanted to do. So I mean, at most, I think I took a couple shots, missed everything, gave a live ping, gave these guys the information that they needed to be able to locate and down him out because he was going to be coming from the gas back into the circle. At that point, these guys, they just had to track down the last guy, and Octavio was actually the one that finished off the guy that I marked, and then he also finished off the last guy with his little pistol that he had from landing after being bought back. So crazy chain of events at the very end there, kind of a crazy climax for that particular ending, but we were able to pull it off and get the W. So firm handshakes all around, is the good Doc would say. So let's go ahead and finish up with these endgame chats here. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Consider giving a like. Please, any suggestions to make the content better, drop them in the comment section. Really appreciate it. Thanks.
They don't call it a comeback, kid.
Hey, that was a clutch buyback program right there, bro.
Damn, if I would have seen him, I would have killed him from the beginning, bro.
Ring.
I thought he was the last guy. Sweet.
No, it's because I airstrike the buy, but little did I know his boy was knocked by the fence to my right. So when I went prone and he was president like 10 feet away from me. If I would have played the right, I would have made a ticket. Taken him. We still won.
Yeah, we still got the double.
Did I put in the double?
Oh man,
Ring.
I landed on the roof, and I fucking
Ring.
and then
Yeah.
Damn, only got one kill, bro.
Let's
kill,
go.
baby.
Shit.
Dang.
Small the beast as usual.
Yeah.
I try. My hands are all sweaty and shit. The sweat is real, boys.
They are set. Oh,
Ring.